that could substantially change the way your business runs and will help it run after all the craziness dies down. Today, we're going to talk about 3 S's to focus on in your business right now. Are you ready? If we haven't met yet, I'm Yong, aka Dr. Content at Amplify Your Awesome. And we love to help business owners and content creators reach more people with the content they've already created. Just like this live video will become other forms of content for us, like a podcast episode, some graphics, some mini clips. We love to help our clients dream big and reach more people with their amazing awesomeness in the form of their content. Now, today, I really wanted to dive into 3 things you can really start to work on today in your business. If you missed my video yesterday, I really dove into the power of storytelling and how you as a business owner can start to use live video right now to continue showing up for your clients because they need to see you. They need to connect with you. And I gave you 3 different types of stories that you could be using in your business right now to stay connected and deepen the relationships you've already cultivated and the relationships you can make to move forward with when things get back to quote unquote normal. While we don't know when that is, there are 3 essentials to work on right now. And I kind of alluded to one earlier. And the first S, are you ready? The first S you can focus on right now is to show up. Now, if you've not used live video, you're not sure where to start, maybe it kind of freaks you out a little bit, I have something for you. All you have to do is type the word video underneath this video, and I'm going to reach out to you personally. Yes, it's going to be me. It's not going to be some sort of automated bot. It will be me personally reaching out to you to show you where you can get access to our Super 7 live video challenge. Now, if you've been following my videos for a while, you know that this challenge was something I offered last fall, and up until about last week, the middle of last week, when I realized that business owners really need to embrace this idea of live video, I unlocked it, pulled it out of our vault, and now it is available to you. And it's my gift because I know that you need to use live video now more than ever. So again, all you have to do is write the word video, and I will reach out to you afterwards and let you know where you can go and grab that. Deal? So that's our first S, to show up. At the very minimum, you can pre-record videos on your iPhone, your smartphone, your computer, whatever tools and resources you have at your fingertips, and then upload them here. Don't go and post them on YouTube and share the link here on Facebook. Definitely upload natively to Facebook on your business page, and then you can go ahead and share it to your personal page. Deal? We need to do things in a particular way just to make sure that we are obeying all the rules Facebook has set out for us in order to use this tool that is live video. And if you're curious, I actually am using right now a service called Be Live. And if you want to know more about that, let me know. Type Be Live below and I'll let you know how to go about getting started and getting set up. And you can do all sorts of cool things like add this fun border that I created this morning. You can have the scrolling text. You can invite people to interview. And this is the tool that I'm going to use actually. I was really feeling called to show up on a bigger level in my own community and to use these tools that I've been learning and using live video to help my fellow business owners. And I'm going to be hosting a virtual business summit for my community. And because I have tools like this, and I've been working on this idea or this craft of video for quite some time now, I really just wanted to put my tools to use and really show up and serve my community in a bigger way. So this is something you can do for others as well. You can help them show up. So that is S number 1, show up. All right. S number 2 is systems. Now, before you scroll away and move past this video because you think systems are not sexy, systems are not fun, systems are not going to allow you to be creative, systems are going to stifle all the ideas you have, let me just give you a little backstory. So probably, I don't know, I want to say maybe 6, 8, maybe even 10 years ago now, I met a mentor by the name of Dave Crenshaw, and Dave is the author of The Myth of Multitasking. And he's really, really big into helping business owners create systems so you can scale your business. Because without these systems, it's really difficult to scale. And if you get sick or need to go on vacation or just want to be gone for some time, without the systems, it's really hard to take you out of your business. So systems allow you to take yourself out of the day-to-day operations, and it gives you a way to quickly and easily train your staff or your virtual assistants, or in my case, my kids. I can use systems so they have checklists and there's a process and they know which tools to use and they know where to find those things. Having a documentation of everything that you do in your business, from the ways in which you open the doors to your business if you have a brick and mortar business. Is there a particular set of steps that your employees need to go through to maybe turn off the alarm system, unlock the door, turn the lights on? Is there some sort of procedure you want them to go through every day to open up the business, right? And it seems almost silly, but what Dave helped me to realize is that the more systems you have inside of your business, and some people call these SOPs, standard operating procedures, the more you have them in your business, the easier it is for you as a business owner to ensure consistency, so that if you have several employees, they all kind of know what is expected, they know the standard, they know the tools they can use, and that way people get a consistent experience, even if they're not dealing with you one-on-one. Does that make sense? So systems are really a huge portion of what I love to help business owners do, because it really is about making sure that your business is not reliant on you. And I know that might sound kind of weird because I talk about content a lot. I talk about things like podcasting and videos, and why would you need systems for that? Well, if you weren't available to be on live video, could your employees show up and do that? Could you give them a list of tools to go live? Could you do a live video training that they could refer back to? Now is the time to really buckle down and think about these systems. I know I've met a lot of local business owners lately, and I'm actually kind of surprised that so few of them have documented systems and processes. And I will tell you, in my example, I kind of went into systems as kicking and screaming and not wanting to do it, because I really did think that if I had a system for things, it would stifle my creativity. It would stifle everything. Everything would sound kind of canned and robotic. And I didn't want that, right? I wanted to be authentic. But what it did was it freed up a lot of mental energy. And as business owners, it's crucial that you retain your mental energy for the things you need to do, and not having to make a million decisions every day, right? If you have a certain situation and you're thinking on your feet on the fly on how to solve that thing, and every time that particular circumstance comes up, and it will happen again and again, if you have to mentally think about how you're going to respond to that, what you're going to do, what you're going to say, the process you're going to go through, save yourself some time and put it on paper and just have that for your reference, even if you're the only one in your business. I want you to use this time. If you have time available right now, if you are on a furlough, if you are having your hours in a regular job being cut back, or you're just a little slower in your business right now, don't waste this valuable time, because these systems are going to help you 1,000% once everything goes back to normal. Because once we're allowed to go back outside and interact with people again, business is going to explode, right? Things are going to happen, and we need to be ready for that influx. And the way that we do that is creating systems and procedures. And if you need help with that, definitely let me know below this video, or if you're listening onto the podcast, come on over to either Instagram, Facebook, or even my website. Connect with me. Let me know how I can support you, because I 100% believe in the power of systems now, because I was that person kicking and screaming in the beginning, not wanting to do it. But now that I've come to the other side and I've seen that I've been able to leave my business for even 4 or 5 weeks at a time, and my employees could take over where I left off, that's a good feeling to have those systems in place. Because heaven forbid something happens to you, can your business continue and survive without your direct input, right? Not to be all doom and gloom in a kind of doom and gloomy time, but just the reality of it. We want to have these things set up. And I think in one of my circles of friends, we call these the bus documents. What if you wake up tomorrow morning and you're hit by a bus and you're in the hospital and you're not able to go into your business? Do your staff know what to do in the event of such an emergency, right? So just take some time to think about that. And I would say brainstorm. Take a few moments and think about all the things you do every day in your business. Write those things down and write down the order in which you do things. And if you don't have any systems set up right now, the next time you go to make a phone call, the next time you go to fill out someone's paperwork or help them, or maybe next time when someone comes in through the front door of your brick and mortar business, what are the steps that you want your employees to go through each time so that everybody feels welcomed and are ready and excited to do business with you? Got it? So far we've talked about 2 of the S's. We got to show up right now. And live video, my friends, is the best way to do that. And again, if you want to get access to my 7-day video challenge, go ahead and just type the word video and let me know. All right, finally, the third S, or S3, I should say, is to strategize. Now, this is probably one of my favorite things I get to do with my private clients and my students, is think about the strategy. And in particular, how you want to show up, right? S number 1 was show up. Well, what is the purpose behind showing up? Are you coming to serve and give value? Because the thing I don't want you to take away from this video is that you just got to show up on live video and talk. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there needs to be a purpose behind it, and that's where the strategy comes in. How do you want to communicate with your clients during this time? How do you want to communicate with your clients afterwards? Right now that we're all kind of in this virtual world together, things may change a bit on the other side, because more people may realize that having an actual office may not be necessary. Now, I'm not saying that as a blanket statement. I'm just saying in general, if you have employees and they're working from home during this time, and when you go back to your regular day-to-day after all of the craziness ends, is it necessary to show up and be in an office space together? I don't know. These are just things to think about, right? As you're thinking about your strategy moving forward. And I really want you to think about the types of content you want to put out right now, and the types of content you can put into your bank of content and save to distribute later on. Does that make sense? So if you do have some time, right, you're creating those systems already. what if you could create a series of videos that you record? It doesn't have to be live, but if you do want to do it live, I can share with you some of the tools I use to create some automations in my life so I don't have to download and upload and move video around the internet all day long because, in our small town, internet connection can sometimes be a little spotty. So if you want to make a bunch of videos, if you want to write a series of blog posts, if you want to record some audios for a podcast, now is a great time to start compiling some of that content. And then if you're interested in figuring out a way to maximize that content, to amplify that content so that it doesn't live just on one platform, because I can tell you right now, this video will not just be here on Facebook. This video, I have it automated to my website. So as soon as I'm done here, this video is going to show up on my website automatically. This video is going to be converted into an audio for my podcast automatically. This video is going to be cut into small little chunks of content that I can then share on platforms like Instagram, where video content is a little bit shorter. I can share that. I can share it on LinkedIn in a square format. I can share it on IG in a vertical format. And I have all of those things automated, right? These are the systems I have in place to know what I want to create and how I can turn this one piece of content into multiple. And that really boils down to strategy. And if you're interested in scheduling a diagnostic session with me, definitely let me know, raise your hand under this video, and we'll get that scheduled because strategy is more important than ever because, my friends, things will change, things will get better, and you need to have a plan of action, especially with communicating with your clients and educating your clients on how they can work with you, tools and resources that you share. There's so many ways to slice and dice this idea of content, but it all has to come from you as the business owner. Even if somebody else does it, these ideas on things you want to start doing need to come from you because you're the visionary of your business, right? You're the one who dreamed up this business. It was an idea and now it's a reality. And even though things look a little bit different now, it's going to get better, and we need to have a strategy to deal with the influx of business, to deal with how we're going to set boundaries perhaps in our business, right? There's the line right now between home life and business life is pretty fuzzy at the moment because everyone's gone virtual. So, because you're at home working from your office or from the corner of your kitchen table, there's not a clear defined line between, okay, these are the hours I'm going to work, these are the hours that I'm not going to work, right? It's kind of fuzzy right now. So it's all about sitting down, dreaming of ways that you can be the most efficient. You can connect with your clients on a deeper level. You can connect with prospective clients and take them through a process, a journey of where you want to start with them and how they can continue to take steps to work more and more with you in a repeated fashion so that you can use all your awesome skills and knowledge, show up for them in a bigger way and serve them, right? So let's do a little recap. So today we talked about the 3 S's you can do right now in your business. Number 1, you need to show up. Whether it's on this medium of live video, whether it's through your blog post, whether it's on social media, just make sure that you're showing up and you're saving or creating a backup of everything you create, right? Because the worst thing that can happen right now is that you get locked out of any platform because you broke the rules and you didn't even know you did that, right? I've heard this story more times than I even want to share with you because it's a lot, right? Make sure no matter what you're doing, what you're creating, you have a backup version of that somewhere. And I would recommend you keep a version in the cloud in case anything happens to your devices, right? If you need recommendations, yeah, just again, raise your hand. Let me know that I'll give you my recommendations. And I actually have a toolkit for you on all the things I use to create content and to automate things. And if you're wanting to get a copy of that, let me know. It's my gift to you because we need to be showing up right now. And the way we show up is by creating content, right? So I have my content marketing toolkit. Just type the word toolkit, and I will again reach out to you personally and let you know where you can find that, right? So number one, show up. Number two, use this time to create systems so that you're prepared. If things have changed dramatically for you in your business, now is the time to create those emergency systems, which is kind of an emergency time right now, right? You can now create some systems because you know what it looks like. What is the protocol if you're going to switch from a brick and mortar business to an online business? Or if you're an online business, how are things going to change? You've lived through this. You've walked through this so far. Write it down, document it, right? Systems. That's number two. And the third thing you have to do right now or always is strategize. How are you going to show up now? How are you going to show up after the craziness dies down? And how are you going to continue to be top of mind and give your clients a way to interact with you when it's convenient for them, right? Because this video will be on here on Facebook. People can watch live or they can watch on replay, right? So it's going to be here. Make it easy for your clients or prospective clients to find you and get to know, like, and trust you through the content you are creating. Okay, my friends, I hope that serves you. I want you to let me know how this process of these 3 S's goes for you. Come on over to Instagram, reach out to me on Facebook, or over on our website. I look forward to seeing how you are taking the information and taking these 3 S's and implementing them in your business today. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.